Hello, happy full moon, my friends. It is time to practice for our full moon. Go ahead and get settled in. I have my mat. I actually have 2 blocks and a blanket as well. If you'd like to grab those, if you're at home, you don't have blocks. Water bottles work really well. Books work really well, things like that. You can find anything to kind of give yourself a prop. We will need it just a little bit in the middle of our practice, possibly. Another option is a chair or a wall. So go ahead and grab your props right now. I'm so glad you're here. Happy, happy full moon. Yay. This is a big, bold one. I've been listening to some wild music, Alanis Morissette, my playlist from the Goddess retreat that I did this last weekend, kind of jiving a little bit, getting the groove on. Hi, Monica. I'm glad you're here. And so go ahead and take a minute, get settled in. And tonight I will actually start our practice with a card draw. I do this in my stories. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, if you see my stories, I try to do a daily card draw. Some days I don't get there, but most of the time I do draw a card. And so tonight I thought it would be fun to draw a card and see what message we are ready to receive. I'm going to use my Messages from the Light deck. I have so many cards. I love all my cards. But this one was the one that spoke to me tonight. This Messages from the Light. It's a meditation deck by Joyce Huntington. So as we all get settled in, I see people joining me. Welcome, friends. I'm so glad you're here. If you want to say a hello like Monica did, that would be lovely. Let me know you're here. I am broadcasting both on my YouTube channel as well as my Facebook group, the Awakened Yoga Collective. So leave a little comment and I'll know that you're here. Go ahead and grab your blocks, water bottles, books, whatever, small children, animals, a blanket if you have it, pillow maybe. And I am shuffling my deck. I'll scoot back a little bit so we can see this. I'm just going to shuffle it a minute longer as we all settle. Hello, welcome, friends. I'm so glad you're here. Yay. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yay, Elizabeth. I'm so glad you're here. I'm actually here. I love your comment. Of course you're actually here, my friend. That made me drop all of my cards, which the first of which was group work. I think that's perfect for you. I love that. So let's go ahead and shuffle this a little bit more and I will draw a card for us. Welcome, welcome everyone that's joining me. Make sure you have a blanket and a couple of blocks for this Leo full moon. Hi, Julie. Yay, I'm glad you're here. This is awesome. I usually don't have any interaction with my YouTube and Facebook lives. I usually just put it out to the universe and know that whoever wants to receive it is going to receive it. So thanks for those comments. I appreciate that. It gives me a little bit more interaction. I love that. Okay, I think I'm ready to draw from my Messages from the Light. This is the deck I'm using tonight, my Messages from the Light. And let's see. Ooh, super powerful. So the card I drew was the card of protection. That's interesting with this full moon. There it is. Let me read a little bit about what that means. Protection, the card of protection. I love this deck because it's quick and easy, and there are short synopsises to what these cards mean. Great forces are at work in the universe. Of course they are. Be not afraid. You are protected at all times. There it is. Great forces are at work in the universe. How perfect for our Leo moon. Let me grab my notes and I will share a little bit more about what that means. Oh my goodness. So As we settle in, this full moon is our snow moon or our cold moon, and this is a moon that is in Leo. It actually crested at 1:29 p.m. Eastern time, so figure out your time from there. And this is a big, bold moon. So if you are just joining me, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the full moon, but my name is Chris Batzner. Welcome to my friends. I am a Kundalini yogi and a spiritual guide and leader. I help women that are done with the bullshit and guide communities through manifesting their truest alignment and their best life. So tonight, here we are in this Leo moon, which is exactly what we're talking about tonight. This is a big, bold moon. I absolutely love this one. This moon is all about boldness, about beauty, about power, about standing in our truth. If you think about Leo, the lion, what does that mean? Pride, leadership, royalty. That is exactly what this moon is. The fun part is that there are no planets in retrograde right now. So we get to actually play with forward momentum in this practice and play with forward momentum in this energy with the understanding of all of these things that we are focusing on in the energies of this full moon get to really take action and move forward. So we don't have to wait around. We don't have to think about it. We don't have to, well, we do have to think about it. We don't have to wait. We don't have to listen. We get to listen and take action. We get to manifest and move forward. This is all about standing in our truth, owning our own power, and really shining bright, unlike we've ever done in the past couple of months. I've been doing these full moons since I think September maybe. And all of those fall moons and the winter solstice even has been about let's wait, let's release, let's listen, let's pause, let's dream. Here we are hitting the ground running. This is our time to really jump in, puff up our feathers, and really be beautiful. With this Leo moon, I won't go into too much detail because I want to get into our practice because it's a fun one. But with this Leo moon, it is really about love. It's a heart-centered moon. So the heart chakra, which if you know me, you know is my favorite chakra. So this is all about connection with others, about creating community, about connecting and expressing and love. Not necessarily even in just the romantic way, but just that connection of loving others and loving ourselves. This is all about understanding who we are and our love language and our communication and our language and our truth so that we can stand in that power and connect with those around us that have those similar vibrations. If you do Kundalini with me, you know that it is all about vibration. I love vibration and energetics, and we connect energetically, we connect vibrationally. And so this full moon gives us that opportunity to really see and understand who we are, how we manifest our truth, and really draw in, almost like a siren call, draw in those around us that are similar and vibrate at the same frequency and connect with us on the same level. This gives us an opportunity to explore our relationships. This gives us an opportunity to understand what we want out of our relationships, as well as giving us an opportunity to honor the past relationships and what has served us to this point and genuinely and lovingly let that go. So this is a big time of transition. This is a big time of stepping into our power and honoring that, which can be really scary. And with that gives us a little bit of that shadow work of responsibility. When we honor our truth, when we honor what we want out of relationships and we identify that, we also recognize the responsibility that that gives to us and to our relationship. And so we want to acknowledge that and move forward with that responsibility. How does our desire and our need and our truth serve the greater? Whether it is a personal relationship, whether it is a bigger relationship, whether it's work, whether it's community, whatever the case may be, how does our truth serve the greater? And we honor and accept that responsibility, because it is a responsibility of some sort. So that's what this moon is all about. Our practice tonight is going to be big and bold. It's going to take up a lot of space. It's going to give us permission to get big. Often, especially as women, we don't take up a lot of space. We become small. We become quiet. We hide in the shadows. And tonight is the opposite of that. Tonight is the time for us to spread our wings, to puff out our chest, and stand tall and say, hell yes, here I am. So I invite you into this practice. If you are joining me just now, welcome, my friends. Again, I'm Chris Batzner. I'm so glad you're here with me tonight. This is our full moon, Leo moon practice. And go ahead and grab blocks and a blanket. Any other props you might feel like you need. If you don't have blocks, grab water bottles, books, all of those things work well for us. We are ready to begin our practice. So let's actually begin on our backs. I know that doesn't fit with everything I've just said about how we are puffing up our feathers. We're going to be big and bold, but trust me. Let's go ahead and lay down on our backs. I'm going to scoot myself back to my mat. And once we get on our backs, I want us to just take a minute and spread our legs wide, take our arms wide, take up a lot of space here. So if you notice, my hands and my feet are actually off of my mat. Notice how that feels to be bigger than your mat. And maybe we close our eyes and we just take a breath or 3, noticing what we bring with us tonight. Tapping into that heart center, that heart truth, that heart space. If you do Kundalini with me, you understand that there are 3 brains. There's a heart brain, there's a head brain, and there's a gut brain. And often our heart brain and our gut brain are silenced or diminished, and our head brain leads the way. And so tonight is all about calling in the power of our heart brain. That is where our truth resides. And so just notice how it feels to take up a lot of space, to move beyond the limits of your mat. Break those boundaries. You can step off of your mat. How does that feel? Just take a few more breaths here. Maybe turn the lips up in a little smile. Listen to the beating of your heart. Tap into that truth within us. It can be a scary place to live. And that's okay. We don't have to be there all the time. Just listen for a minute and maybe we'll walk away for a while. And then we'll keep our arms wide, but we'll bring our legs to hip distance apart. Draw the right knee in and then let it open to the side. Bring the sole of the foot to the inner thigh or the knee. Let that knee fall open. Feel free to support it with a block or a blanket. So we're moving into a reclined tree, and I would love for us to bend our elbows. So we're in cactus arms. Check in with the small of the back, make sure it feels comfortable. Check in with the neck, make sure it feels long. And while we're in this reclined tree, the supine tree, I want us to do a couple of lion breaths. Of course, Leo, right? Here we are in lion breath. And what that means is we inhale deeply into the body, big breath, fill the body with breath. And as we exhale, we open the mouth and stick out the tongue. Let's do that again. Inhaling through the nose. Fill up with the breath. Build that energy. And as we exhale, open the mouth, stick out the tongue. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, lion's breath. Beautiful. Take a breath right here. Feeling the posture of the body on the floor. Feeling the space we take up and the change that the breath brings us. And then we draw the knees into the chest. And let's make circle with those legs. And making sure we go in both directions. Massaging out that lower back. And then gently coming back to those long legs, arms come open to the side. And we'll draw the left leg or the other leg in. Let the knee fall open. So we're returning to that tree pose, reclined, supine. Support the knee as we need it. Bend the elbows into cactus arms. If you want to take the arms overhead, you sure can. So tonight is all about finding what feels powerful for you, not just what feels good, but what feels powerful, strong. What gives you strength? What makes you feel extra good? And again, we're going to take 3 lion's breaths. So as we inhale, fill the body with breath. As we exhale, open the mouth. Maybe the gaze turns to the third eye. Again, inhaling fully. Open the mouth, let it go. Releasing all of that pent-up tension and stress. One more time, inhaling. Let it go. Beautiful. Release and hug the breath, the knees beckon. Make circles with the knees. And go the opposite direction. Beautiful. Let's take one more stretch. Full body stretch. Again, take up a lot of space here. Reaching arms long, legs come along. Take a couple of breaths right here. Taking up a lot of space. Notice how it feels to take up a lot of space. And then we'll gently hug our knees in, roll to our side, and make our way to hands and knees. Feel free to pad up those knees as we'd like, coming to all fours. So we'll move into some cat and cow poses here. So as we inhale, we drop the belly, roll the heart forward. And as we exhale, we arch the back, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, and maybe we open the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, drop the belly, roll the heart forward. Exhale, arch the back. Again, inhaling forward. Exhale, release. A couple more on your own time with your own breath. Really letting this be what we want. And again, tonight is all about not just feeling good, but feeling great. So listen to the body. What feels good, but really what makes you feel powerful and strong and really just stepping into the full-bodied yes. I like to say that full-bodied yes. Beautiful. Let's come back to neutral. And we'll make our way to a forward fold. Coming to a forward fold, facing the top of our mat. Grab opposite elbows, release the top of the head. Lift through the sit bones. Take a moment here. Maybe we move around. Maybe we find stillness. Good. And then inhale, we'll slowly roll one vertebrae at a time all the way up. Shoulders come out of the ears, coming up to stand, hands stay by our hips. So take our feet a little bit wider than hip distance. Let our shoulders roll down our back. Lift our heart. This is our power pose tonight. This is our home base. Actually, it's not even quite our home base. This is the beginning of our home base. We want to take up a lot of space. We want to feel powerful. We want to feel strong. We want to feel royal. So as we inhale, reach our arms overhead, lift our gaze. And then as we exhale, separate our arms to wider than shoulder height. So you can't see it, but my palms are facing open. Lift the gaze, drop the shoulders, lift the heart, as if we're just absorbing everything magical from the universe. Take a couple of breaths right here. Bringing everything into that heart space. And then we'll bring our hands together at our heart. So tonight we'll move into Padma Mudra. We will use this Padma Mudra a lot tonight. What that means is our hands are together, fingers separate, pinky and thumbs connect. You can hold this right at your heart. So my thumbs connect into my heart space. Or what I really like to do is connect my forearms and lift the mudra to my head so that that energy collects in the palms and then drives straight into my heart space. Scoot back a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. So this right here, this collective universal goodness channeling into our heart space is our home. This is our home base tonight. This is what our Leo moon is all about. Inhale, bring the arms wide, lift the heart, lift the gaze, breathe here, absorbing the beauty of the universe. That is our beauty. And then exhale back to that Padma Mudra. Thumb and pinky connect, elbows and forearms come towards each other. Option to leave it at our heart. One more time. Inhale, expand, open. Exhale, Padma Mudra. Take a breath right here. And then release the hands. Take a moment feeling this wide mountain. So when we do mountain pose, often our feet are hip distance apart. I want them to be wider apart. Feel the stability and the strength in this posture. Shoulders roll back. Lift through the crown of the head. Close the eyes and soften the gaze. And breathe here for a moment in your strength, in your truth. What are you proud of? That can be a touchy question. What are you proud of? Call it in, feel it in your body. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, take a half lift. Hands come to the thighs. We make an L shape with our body. Roll the heart forward. Exhale, fold deep. We'll take our right foot and step it back to a lunge, high lunge. So our knee stays lifted. Arms reach overhead when we are stable. If we need to, that back knee can come to the earth. As we exhale, the left hand, which is the front leg, comes down to the hip or releases behind us and we'll twist. Woo, in that direction. I'm wobbly tonight. Reach through the right arm as we look to the left. Scissor the inner thighs together. Inhale back to center. Fingertips touch. And as we exhale, we side bend to the right. No twist here. We keep our body open. Inhale, back up to center, fingertips touch, and this is our flow. As we exhale, we twist to the left, let that hand release behind us. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, side bend to the right. Beautiful. One more of those. Inhaling. Exhaling to twist, taking up a lot of space, really feeling the strength in this flow. The beauty in the shapes we create with our own body. Good. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands to our heart, and we step to mountain pose at the top of the mat. Inhale, arms reach, heart lifts, expand into the beauty of the universe. Exhale, Padma Mudra, thumb and pinkies connect. Thumbs come to the heart or our forearms connect in front of us. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, Padma Mudra. Yes, one more of these beauties. Inhale, open. Exhale together. This time, let's inhale, open. And we exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, draw the belly in, long spine. Exhale, fold, and our left foot steps back. Stay on those toes. Inhale all the way up, high lunge, other side. Shoulders out of the ears, front knee bends. So we do the same flow on the other side. As we exhale, we twist to the right as that right hand comes down and back. Heart opens. Yes. Inhale, back up, fingertips touch. Exhale, side bend to the left. I am wobbly tonight. Inhale, back up. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, back up. Exhale, side bend, no twist. One more time in both directions. Exhale, twist. How can we stretch deeper into the glove of the body? My teacher Guru Singh says that, and I love that image. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands to the heart, and we step to mountain pose at the top of the mat. Inhale, arms reach. Lift the gaze. Take a breath here. Drop the shoulders out of the ears. Lift the heart. Breathe. Feel the soles of the feet and the palms of the hand. And as we exhale, our hands come together, Padma Mudra. And for now, I want to bring it to the heart. So our thumbs connect to that sternum. Take a breath. Maybe we close our eyes. We soften the gaze. What is our truth? What is our power? How can we manifest that in our daily? Inhale, arms reach up and wide. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. We'll take that right leg back to our lunge again. Inhale, arms reach overhead. This may be where you want to grab a couple of blocks and take them to the front of the mat. Option, not necessity. Inhale the arms overhead. Lift the gaze. Lift the heart, drop the shoulders, draw the belly up and in, scissor the inner thighs together. And as we exhale, we hinge forward and we hug that front leg. So our arms are like wings and they fold underneath us. Inhale, open them wide. Hands come to shoulder height this time as our heart opens. Exhale, flap it down. Inhale, open it wide. Exhale, flap it down. We can always reach for those blocks if we need to. Inhale, roll it open. One more time, exhale, fold. Maybe the hands come to the blocks, or maybe we wrap it around. And then we inhale, open wide. Arms come overhead this time. Lift our heart, drop our shoulders. Beautiful. Exhale, hands to the earth. We can move those blocks out of the way. And we step back to downward dog. Inhale, roll forward to our plank. Exhale to the earth, all the way down to our belly. From here, hands come back beside us. Fingertips to the earth. Tops of the feet to the earth. My hands want to come off the mat. Take up that space. Belly button lifts to our spine. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. And as we inhale, the head and shoulders come off the mat. We move into locust pose. Maybe the feet lift. Maybe the hands lift. Breathe right here. Shoulders stay out of the ears. Heart stays lifted. One more breath. This is awkward to breathe in. And then we exhale, release. Hands come underneath the shoulders. We press up to all fours and slowly make our way to child's pose. Hips come back to the heels, forehead towards the earth. Let the body rest right here. Take a couple of breaths. Feel the beating of the heart. Feel the breath. Beautiful. We'll make our way into downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Maybe we take a couple of breaths through our mouth, a couple of exhales. And then from here, we take our right foot forward between our hands. Stay on the back toes. And when we're stable, our arms reach overhead. Again, we can take the blocks near our front feet, front foot, shoulders out of the ears. Lift the heart, spread the hands, take that beautiful opening in our front body. Embrace that strength and truth of our heart. As we exhale, we hinge forward, hug the leg. Inhale, roll it open, arms spread wide. Exhale, float it in. Inhale, roll it open. Exhale, hug it in. Just a couple more. Feeling the flow of this, the strength in our legs, the fluidity of our upper body, hugging ourselves, opening our heart. One more. Exhale, hinge it in. Inhale, open it up. And here's the fun part, hands to the heart, and we step to mountain pose, top of the mat. Take a breath right here with our hands at our heart center. Eyes can close. Feel the soles of our feet, palms of our hands. Beautiful. Inhale our arms overhead. Lift our gaze. Arms spread wide. Imagine yourself absorbing the beauty and the power and the strength from the universe. And as we exhale, Padma Mudra. Palms come together, thumb and pinky touch. Forearms can come, elbows can come, or thumbs to the heart. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, Padma Mudra. One more, open and expand. Exhale, Padma Mudra. Beautiful. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, fold forward this time. Inhale, half lift. Long spine. Exhale, fold. Hands to the mat. This may be a time where you really do want to put your blocks back. Step back with that left foot. So we're leading with the left this time. Inhale the arms overhead to our high lunge. Shoulders out of the ears. Lift the heart. Thumbs draw towards the back of the room. So we have that beautiful expansion in the heart space even here. As we exhale, one time we hinge forward and hug our leg. Inhale, rise up, arms come wide. This time, as we exhale, we hinge forward and float into warrior three. This may be why we have blocks on our mat. Arms can come out at shoulder height, or hands can come to blocks. Lift the heart no matter where we are. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Feel the strength and the power in this posture. And then as we exhale, plant the back toes. Inhale all the way up. Lift the heart, open the shoulders and the arms. Take a breath, reaching out to the universe. Fabulous. Exhale, hands to the mat. Move those blocks out of the way. Step back to downward dog. And we inhale forward to our plank. Exhale to the earth. Good. Hands come beside our hips again. Palms on the mat. Feet come nice and wide. Tops of the feet to the earth. Inhale, head and shoulders to cobra again. Draw the belly up and in. Maybe the feet float. Maybe the hands float. Locust pose. Shoulders stay out of the ears. My gaze is on the earth, so the back of my neck is nice and long. One more breath. And then exhale, release. Press up to all fours and over to child's pose. Knees nice and wide. Forehead towards the earth. Let the breath settle. Let the body be heavy. Maybe here we take a couple of exhales through the mouth. Letting that fire out. That energy that builds in our practice. This is a boisterous, shiny, moving, strong practice. And so sometimes we just need to let it out. It's a great option. And as we're ready, we'll make our way to downward dog. As we exhale, the left foot comes forward between the hands. Again, maybe those blocks come tall, or there's books or water bottles, whatever you have at home. And we inhale, arms reach overhead. Sink the hips, lift the heart, absorb the universe. As we exhale, the first time we hug the leg in. Inhale, open it wide, arms come out to shoulder height. Exhale, hinge forward, and we float to warrior three. Again, hands can come to those blocks, or maybe the arms are out at shoulder height. Belly draws in, find your strength right here. Couple of breaths. And then we slowly plant the toes. Inhale the arms overhead. Lift the gaze, lift the heart. Exhale, hands to the heart, and you got it. We step forward, mountain pose, top of the mat. Inhale, open it wide, arms reach wide. Exhale, Padma Mudra. Inhale, expand to the universe, to the world. Exhale, Padma Mudra. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, Padma Mudra. Let's take a breath right here. Wherever we want that mudra to reside. Eyes can close, gaze can be soft. Breathing here. What is our truth? What do we bring to relationships? What do we desire out of relationships? What is our power? What is our truth? Those are super deep questions. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Take a minute in a forward fold. Maybe we grab opposite elbows. Maybe we make a rainbow around our feet. Release the top of the head towards the earth. And then as we inhale, we draw the belly up and in. And as we exhale, our right foot steps back. So now we get to put all of these pieces together. Inhale, arms reach overhead. As we exhale, we twist to the left. That's that front leg. Lift through the right arm. Inhale to center. Exhale, side bend to the right. No twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, arms wide at shoulder height. Lift the heart. Inhale, float to that warrior three. Take a one breath right here, lifting through the heel, dropping that right hip, lifting the heart. Find lightness right here. And as we exhale, the toes plant again and our arms reach overhead. Thumbs draw towards the back of the room as we exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step to downward dog. Inhale, roll forward to our plank. Exhale to the earth, all the way down. Option to take a locust like we had before, so our hands come beside us, beside our hips, palms in the earth. Or maybe we move into bow pose. So we reach for those ankles. And as we inhale, head and shoulders lift away. Our ankles press into our hands. Knees draw towards each other. Maybe if we're in locust, our feet lift and our hands lift. We'll take 2 breaths right here, opening the heart. And then as we exhale, release. Make a pillow with the hands, turn the head one way. Bend the knees, rock the feet from side to side. Beautiful. Press up to hands and knees. And let's take a cat and cow. Inhale to drop the belly. Exhale, arch the back, maybe open the mouth. Couple more in your own time with your own breath. How about one more right here?
And then as we're ready, we'll tuck our toes, lift our hips, downward dog. Our right foot comes forward between our hands. Again, maybe those blocks come back. We know where we're headed now, right? As we inhale, those arms reach overhead. As we exhale, we twist to the right this time. Reach through that left arm, open the heart. Inhale to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Shoulders stay out of the ears. Inhale to center. Exhale, arms open wide. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, hinge forward and reach into warrior three. Couple of breaths right here. Keep the heart lifted. Keep the heel lifted. Keep the left hip heavy. Reach the arms wide or let the hands come to blocks. As we exhale, toes release back to our lunge. Arms reach overhead, gaze lifts. And then we exhale, hands to the mat and step to a forward fold. Inhale, half lift, draw the belly up and in. Exhale, fold deep. Grab opposite elbows or make a rainbow around the feet. Whatever feels good to you. And then as we inhale, we slowly roll up to stand. Hands stay by our hips. Shoulders come out of the ears. Head stacks at the last. Beautiful. So now we get to find tree pose. We did it at the beginning on our backs, and now we get to do it standing on our feet. So we'll begin with hands at our heart. Find a drishti, a focal point, and maybe we simply bring the right heel to the left ankle. So notice how my toes are still on the ground. That's a great option. Notice when this left hip comes out, we want to tug it back in. Maybe we simply play with our balance by lifting our toe. Maybe we bring our foot to our calf or help it up to our thigh. As long as it's not on our knee, I don't really care where it is. Once we find stability, inhale our arms open and wide. This is our theme today, opening the heart, lifting our gaze, spreading our arms wide, expanding into that heart space. And as we exhale, we return to that Padma Mudra, thumb and pinky together. Elbows come towards each other, forearms come towards each other, and we lift the elbows towards heart height. Find our gaze, find our focal point, grow taller, absorb the beautifulness of the universe, the power of everything around us. Couple of breaths, keep breathing. If you do nothing else, breathe right here. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, release down. Both feet come to the earth. Take a minute, move around. Maybe shake it out. Good, and then we come back to hip distance apart. We begin with hands at heart center. This time it's our left foot that comes in, heel to ankle. Maybe this is where we stay, tucking in that right hip. We just get to play with our balance right here. This is a great place to work. Maybe if we want more, we bring our foot to our calf or our foot to our thigh. Option, not necessity. I am so wobbly tonight. Inhale our arms overhead. Open them wide, lift our heart, expand those hands, absorb the universe. And then as we exhale, Padma Mudra, forearms come together, thumb and pinky connect. Lift the elbows to heart height. Let that goodness of the universe flow directly into the heart space. Couple of breaths right here. Feeling the power of the space. The power of our heart, the power of our truth. Mm. Inhale, arms reach wide. Lift your gaze, lift your heart. Take up a lot of space. And then exhale, release. Feet come to the earth, hands release. Move around for just a minute. And then we'll come down to seated. So I'm going to sit on my heels in Virasana. Or hero's pose, if you want to put a block underneath your hips, that makes it much more comfortable. If you want to sit in an easy seated pose, it's fantastic. We'll take a moment and do 5 lion's breath, Simbasana, Simba Pranayama. So lion's breath is just like we did at the beginning. We inhale through the nose, fill the body with breath, and as we exhale, we open our mouth, stick our tongue out, and if we'd like, our eyes can be closed, or we can bring that gaze to that third eye center. So it looks like this. So let's let our hands rest on our thighs. Sit nice and tall, shoulders out of the ears. Let's take a full breath before we begin. Let's inhale. Exhale through the nose. Here we go. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth, lift the gaze. Again, close the lips. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 3 more. Inhale. Let it out. Let this release anything we're carrying with us that we no longer want. Inhale. Let it go. Last one. Make it a big one. Inhale. Let it out. Pause for a minute right here, breathing, noticing the body regulating. And then gently make our way onto our backs. Laying all the way down. We'll keep our knees bent to begin with. Take our hands beside us, shoulders tuck underneath us, feet are hip distance apart. And let's just take a minute letting everything settle here before we do anything else. And then as we're ready, we'll move into a bridge flow. So that means as we inhale, we press through the heels, draw the belly in, pelvic floor is engaged as we lift the hips into the air. Lift the chest towards the chin, but don't let the chin get cut. Make sure the knees don't splay. Draw them towards midline. And as we exhale, slowly lower the hips back down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Again, inhaling, rolling the hips into the air, shoulders tuck underneath, lift the hips. And then exhale slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way down. Let's do 2 more of these beauties. Inhale, rolling the hips into the air, chest towards the chin. Chin doesn't want to get caught, it's lifted. Exhale, lowering back down. Last one, here we go. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, lower down. Once our hips get to the earth, take our arms nice and wide. shoulder height. Walk our feet as wide as our mat, if not a little wider. And then rock those knees from side to side. Back and forth. And if we want our head to get involved, we look in the opposite direction of our knees. Couple of times right here. Just releasing our hips, releasing our back, moving our body. And when we feel complete, when it's even, we'll come back to center and hug our knees into our chest. One more time, let's make circles with those legs. Continuing in one direction for just a little bit longer. And then moving in the opposite direction. Continuing to make circles with those legs. And then gently hug our knees into our chest. Exhale, draw the head and shoulders off of the earth. Maybe we reach for the soles of the feet. Press the feet into the hands. Curl up into a little teeny tiny ball right here. Breathe. And then as we inhale, expand outward. Create a lot of space. Stretching arms and legs away from each other. And then release into our Shavasana. And so for Shavasana, I give you an option to bring the soles of the feet together with the knees open wide. Blocks can come onto the legs. Arms can come open to those cactus arms or even wrap around our head. Whatever feels good to you. So here we are, taking up, again, a lot of space and really opening the heart. Settling into a place that feels comfortable for you. Close the eyes or soften the gaze. And let the body rest down into Shavasana. Letting the breath soften. Letting the body grow heavy. Notice what arises in your awareness during this Shavasana. Feel the breath and the beating of the heart. Feel the energies of trust and faith. And know that the universe has your back. The universe offers protection and support. Support for you to step into your truth, into your power. Be strong.
Be shiny. Be aligned. Begin to deepen the breath. Bring awareness back to the body. And call in a mantra. I am truth. I am light. Just gently say that to yourself. I am truth. I am light. I am strong. I know my truth. I am strong. I know my truth. I am exactly where I need to be. I am exactly where I need to be. And gently put movement into the body, starting small, taking your time. Noticing the sensation this movement brings back into your body. And just observing without attachment. Gradually moving more and more of your body in any way that feels good to you. Until you're ready to take a full body stretch and roll to your side. Resting on your side for just a moment.
And gently help yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Eyes remain closed. Focus is inwards. And once we get to that seated position, palms come together in front of our heart. We'll lift our heart to meet our hands. Let's take a breath in and out. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within guide your way on. Namaste. Thank you, my friends. Happy full moon. Go stand outside in this beautiful snow that's melting quickly. Look at Luna and manifest your dreams and your truths. Sat Nam, everyone.